Hello, everyone. You're watching News Now from Fox. I'm Regina Gonzalez, and we are continuing to follow the fallout from last week's riots on Capitol Hill as several social media platforms are now banning President Trump's accounts. So we kind of wanted to bring you this segment to talk about, is that even allowed? Joining me right now is Ms. Jasmine Sandler. She is actually a global keynote speaker on social media strategies. Jasmine, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, I want to backtrack for a second. Before last week, President Trump has, for the last 4 years, been pretty vocal on Twitter, on social media platforms. So obviously not every president in history was able to use social media. So how really do politicians kind of use social media to go about their daily lives?
Yeah, it's a good question. I've been involved with social media and politics since the Million Mom March, which is back in like 2000 and I want to say 4 or 5, It's changed so much, and it's changed with the explosion of social media. So how they use it now is really they're using it on a daily basis to tell their stories. It's almost like they're taking you with them on their campaign trails. And it's very interesting where it's gone. But primarily, social media has been used very effectively by politicians for fundraising and to build loyal audiences. The way that it's being used now is interesting because they are reaching younger voters that aren't even ready to vote yet. So they're kind of cross-posting across all channels to drive influence in a way that's very interesting. Most of the more successful politicians use, live video, for example, every single day. And they're telling their stories and they're inviting people into conversations. And that all has to do with kind of what my practice is a kind of like developing the personal brand, so they're sharing more of their personal side than they used to, and in a way that can be supportive, but in a way it can also be detrimental, as you had mentioned.